the historic Mike Douglas show, of course, where John gets to meet his idol. We'll talk about you guys doing bio in a second.
Yeah.
But
okay.
This Chuck Berry gave birth to the Beatles. And tell us about John meeting Chuck and what that was like.
Well, it was amazing how excited is. We were so excited the whole week just the thought of meeting Chuck,
Right.
and we hadn't played with him yet. But John was even over the top from us. He was just like out there on it, you know. And so I felt so bad for him because we were in the green room and Chuck walks in and says, "John, where's my friggin' royalties?" And John was like, "Whoa, what is this?" And he was busting him. He was not serious, thank God. And so after about 5 minutes of tension, you know, he let the tension release, and they were just yucked it up, and it was great from then on in. But point well made, though.
Yeah. Well, that would
Yikes.
come up later when John did Come Together and You Can't Catch Me. So
Exactly.
right. Now Chuck throws John a curveball during the performance. That
As
Tex
well, I
Gabriel.
think was another
Tell me
way.
that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Another way to get him back on, get him back a little bit on the royalties was we were playing and we did maybe a 5-minute rehearsal. We'll do this in G, we'll do this song in C, you know, Memphis in D or whatever. So yeah, we did none of those keys. He changed them all when we came out in front of live TV. Oh, it was, 5 million people watching?
Yeah,
No
that's
big
all.
deal. You know, no big deal. It's a good thing we didn't tune our guitars down or anything weird back then, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. So, we were going to do Memphis in D, and it started in C. And I'm looking down at my bass going, that's not D. You know, I'd played enough by then. You know, you hear the open strings. You know what key you're in. You know? So that's not a D ringing. So in the middle of one of those tunes, I think it was Johnny B. Good. He looks over at John and says, "Take it." And John, not to be a soloist on the spot. I mean, he could work something out, no problem, parts or whatever. But so Tex Gabriel, our guitar player, had to quickly slide into a little bit of a solo riff kind of thing and kind of cover up for John. I don't think anyone really knew.
Well, in those days, the camera angles, they would focus on the face. They wouldn't show the guitar and the fingers because he was an old school camera guy. So it looked like John Lennon was taking a pretty cool solo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right.
It was not fun. It was pretty tense there for a few minutes.
Doesn't he go to hug him at the end of one of the songs and something happens where it looks like he goes to hug Chuck Berry and he gets like a shock?
Yes, he did. Yeah. The wonderful equipment we had on the Mike Douglas show, you know. He was, but they had a band there too. You know, when we were first going to go on, I probably told you this story, but when we were about to go on, we're standing in the wings of Mike Douglas the very first day, and they had a wonderful band down in Philadelphia. They were top-notch players.
Mike would come out and do it too.
Oh, yeah. So this day, first day of John and Yoko, he sings Michelle right off the bat. And John looks at me and goes, "Fucking hell." He was pissed.